ahead and settle onto your back. Wiggle the spine a little bit, especially if you're on the blanket, but on the bolster as well. Drape the arms off to the side and tent the knees together. Take a few breaths, moving from unconscious breath to conscious breath. Close the eyes. Invite the breath to deepen. There's a long, slow inhale. An equally long, slow exhale. And a bit of a pause at the end of the exhale and consciously relax the fingers and the palms. At the end of your next exhale, pause, settle, soften. And feel the shoulders through the forearms. Relax. And move into gravity. For a moment, on your next inhale, expand at the center of the chest. Invite a light feeling to happen. And when you exhale, sink and soften into the bolster or the blanket. Let's allow all the breath to leave again. And we'll move to alternate nostril breathing, but promise you need to mental alternate nostril breathing. Inhale only through the right nostril. Feel the center of the chest expand and bring attention to the base of the nose. And exhale down the left side. Inhale up the left nostril. Notice that opening up in the chest. And find a lightness at the base of the nose. And then exhale down the right side. Inhale up the right nostril. Exhale down the left. Inhale up the left nostril. Exhale down the right. Few more times. Moving deeper inward with each breath. The next time the exhale rolls down that right nostril, pause, and then think about both nostrils equal, lifting up to the base of the nose. Feel a lightness in the chest, a lightness in the forehead. And when you exhale, a sinking, softening, surrender to gravity. Let's bring our right hand over on top of the left hand and just roll right off the blanket or the bolster. Cradle the head and the hands and the knees up towards the chest. Let's grab our bolster and our blanket, or blanket, one or the other. Set it off to the side and roll back onto your back. Now, lengthening out with that left leg, bend the right knee. Place the hand in the knee into the hands and flex that left foot. So left leg is straight and right knee is bent in clasped hands. Very simple action. Flex the left foot and pull the right knee to the chest. Then lift the chin to the knee. Setting the head back down. Grab behind the thigh and press the ball of the foot up as you press the thigh, the back of the thigh, into the hands. Then pull the knee back into the chest, clasping her over the top. Press really strong with your left heel out, pulling that knee up, and then lift the chin up again. Let's leave our left hand on our right knee and anchor the right arm out to the side. Now we have a bolster or a blanket off to the side, and when you roll over, just let the knee and the shin be supported by that. You can leave your hand on the knee, but do a little half circle with the right arm off to the side and drop your chin to that shoulder. Feel that support of the bolster or the blanket underneath the leg. And relax the jaw and the throat. Find that deep, long exhale. Taking the gaze upward, pull that right knee back. Clasp another time. Flex the left foot and pull the chin and the knee to each other. Take the hand to the inside of the right knee and drop it off to the side. Let's lengthen out with that right leg. Take the blanket or the bolster and just bring it over to the other side. Let's clasp our hands, place our left knee in the hands and flex the right foot, pressing out with the heel. Hold the knee to the chest. And then lift the chin up to the knee. Release the head down. Release the clasp of the knee and grab behind the thigh. Send the ball of the foot upward and press the leg into the hands. Then releasing that, re-grab over the knee and lift the chin up again. Make sure you're flexing with the right foot, pressing out with that leg. Release the head down and leave the right hand on the left knee and anchor out with this left arm. We'll roll across the body and let the bolster or the blanket support the shin and the knee. Feel that support, heaviness in the hand, and then anchor back into your left hip, arm, and drop the chin to the shoulder. Roll to your back. Grab the knee and bring the chin up again. Now bending both knees, keep them in line with your sit bones, and let the hands face inward next to the hips. We're going to inhale, lifting the hips and the arms, and resting the arms overhead with the palms facing upward. A little reach with both the knees and the fingers, and then roll the spine down nice and slow. Pick up your right knee, clasp the hands, and press out with your left leg. Pull the chin right up to the knee. Leave the left hand on the right knee, roll across the body, stretching out with the arm. And then straighten out that right leg, rolling onto your back. And repeat. Bend the knees, bring the hands next to the hips. And lift the hips and the arms. Reach through the fingertips, reach through the knees, and roll the spine down nice and slow. Glide out with that right leg, pick up the left knee, pull it into the chest. Flex that right heel as you pull the knee in and the chin. Bend both knees, drop the hands, lift the hips and the arms. Get that reach. 2 different directions. And then roll the spine down, nice and slow. And each and every vertebra. And pulling the knee up and into the chest. Right knee. And lifting the chin. Stretch out with that left leg. And bending both knees. Sending the feet down, palms facing inward. Lift the hips, lift the arms. Roll the spine down. And pull that knee, left knee back up. We'll flex and the right foot as we send it out and lift up. And I forgot to do this on the other side last time, so we'll do it this time. Left hand on the right knee, right arm to the side, and roll over for the twist. And stretch out with that left leg actually. Rolling to your back and bending both knees. Palms face in as we lift the arms, lift the hips, reach through the knees and the fingers, and roll the spine down. Picking up that right knee, clasp as you lengthen out with the left leg, and then pull your chin right up to that knee. As we come down, roll the right knee across the body, extending that right leg out. And stretching out, rolling to your back. Bending both knees, palms to face in. And lifting the hips and the arms. Reaching and rolling down again. Picking up the right knee, lengthening out with the left. Chin goes right up to that knee. Left arm to the side, left leg goes across the body. And rolling to your back. Bending both knees. Bend the elbows as well. Palms face to each other. We're going to reach the fingertips up to the ceiling. A soft kind of dead bug type feeling with the arms. Now nice and slow, start to bend your elbows, taking the upper arms into the mat and lift the hips up. Kind of synchronize, there's that place where the arms and the body are in the same place. And keep lowering the arms and lifting the hips. Now let's roll our spine down today. Instead of setting it, roll it down. And just as you get to your navel, start to float the fingertips up. And release that lower back. And that soft feeling. Very slowly lower and bend the elbows. The arms reach the body. And then the arms will go down to press the hips up. And roll the spine down. As you find the roll gets to the navel, start to float the fingertips up. Go to a nice neutral spine. And again, hips lift, arms lower. They meet, but then the arms continue down, and as you press through the upper arms, float the hips and roll them down again. Again, float the fingertips up, roll through that last little bit of the lumbar spine. Now this time, keep the lower back flattened. Pick up your right knee again. Pull it into the chest and the chin. Right up. We're going to sneak this ankle right across the left knee and reach up and thread the needle. Releasing that, let the left foot come to the ground and keep the right ankle across that left leg. Plant your right hand on the inside of the right knee and then press the knee into the hand as you resist anchoring your body down. When you release that pressure of the hand and the knee against each other, relax. And then from there, actively push the left or right knee away from you without the resistance of the leg. Let's sneak that hand right through the triangle and lift the left leg up again to wrap around that shin bone or thigh and tuck in. Quiet the front of the forehead and breathe between the shoulder blades. Releasing that back down. Again, place that right hand on the inside of the right knee. Keep that foot flexed and start to press the knee into the hand. Then release that tension, relax a bit, and then press a little bit with that hand against the knee to stretch it away from you. Sneak that hand up through one more time. Make a tiny little bow here. Push the left knee away and really bring your chin towards the chest and expand between the shoulder blades. As we release this, go ahead and just grab your bolster or blanket and bring it back over to this left side. Keep the right knee bent and stretch out with that left leg and roll the leg across. Now, especially you guys probably have your bolster. You could pull that bolster right up, kind of up and underneath the knee. And then maybe instead of the right arm being way over here, bring the right hand to the belly, left hand to the thigh, and have the majority of the body kind of softening over with that right leg over across the bolster. Just breathe into the belly. Breathe into the twist. The gaze can be anywhere you wish. If you'd like a little passive neck stretch, you could drop the chin a bit over to the right. Or if you'd like to just kind of soften, let the chin drop towards the chest. Or even off to the left. Let's just sink and settle into this pose. Allowing yourself to soften every part of the body. Let the exhales lengthen to a place where you almost have a heavy feeling as the breath leaves. And slowly, just start to wiggle the fingers and move the knee. We'll roll to our back again. Nice neutral spine with both the elbows bent and the knees bent. Float those fingertips up. As you bend your elbows to bring the arms down, body and elbows meet, and then continue down with the arms to lift the hips. Roll the spine down. And then float the fingertips up and find a nice neutral spine. Bending the elbows, press through the upper arms to lift the hips. And then roll the spine down. Again, as you find the navel, just float those fingertips up and then move to a neutral spine. We'll do one more of those. As you roll the spine down, just as you reach the navel, float the fingertips. Clasp the left knee and lengthen out with the right. Nope, keep it bent. Pull the knee into the chest. And then sneak that left ankle across to the right knee. We're going to wrap around and press the right leg into the hands, tucking the chin in. Releasing the foot, the head down. Place your left hand on the inside of the left knee. Make sure that foot is flexed and press it in. Then relax and release that pressure. And go ahead and without pressing the knee into the hands, when you take the left hand, kind of press the knee away from you. Without the equal tension, the knee actually moves. Then lift the chin up and sneak that hand through to wrap around again. Breathe between the shoulder blades, tuck the chin in. And again, release that to come down. As you place the left hand on the left knee, press them equally, isometric pressure here. Really anchor down in the body. And then releasing that tension. One more time. Then press the left leg away. And reach up and wrap around. Little tiny ball this time. Releasing that. Take the bolster right over to the other side. We'll keep this left knee bent. And again, with the bolster, you can kind of set it on its side and hook the leg around. I'll use your blanket and lengthen out with that right leg. Keep the right hand on the knee. And maybe the left hand will be on the belly and just the shoulders softening back towards the mat. Decide where the chin and the gaze will go. Then slowly roll into your back. Settle right, keeping the knees bent. Settle the feet right to the mat. Bring the hands down next to the hips again. The lightest of lift, just float the arms and the hips up. Let the hands rest overhead. Reach the knees to the front and roll that spine down nice and slow. And then snow angel the hands down. Take a moment or two. Nice neutral spine. And again, float the hips and the arms up overhead. Reach through the fingertips. Reach through the knees. And roll that spine down, nice and slow. And circle the arms back again. One more. Lift, reach, and float. And roll that spine down. Circling the arms down. Pull the knees up into the chest. Hug them for a moment. And then place both hands, left hand on the left knee and right hand on the top of the right knee. And do little circles. And as you pull the knees to the chest, go ahead and roll over to the side. And lifting up. So you can grab your bolster or your blanket, and we're going to return to our original position. So laying back. Remember, if you have the bolster, you want the block underneath so your head is higher up. And if you have your blanket, you just hold the end of it for a little pillow for your head. And let yourself settle back onto your back. And you can pull an eye pillow in if you have it, or turn down the lights, or place a blanket over you. And let the palms face up, thumbs moving away from your center line. You could lengthen out with the legs or tent the knees together. And then wiggle all 10 fingers. Spread the fingers so that the pinky fingers and thumbs move as far away from each other as you can, expanding the palms, and then relaxing them. As you inhale, as far away as you can, expanding the palms. And as you exhale, release and soften. One more of those. And release. And as you release, draw your attention over to your right hand. And again, wiggle the 5 fingers on your right hand. As you pause, bring your attention to the right thumb, right index finger, right center finger, right ring finger, right baby finger. Relax the palm of the right hand. Soften each fingertip. Roll your attention over to your left hand and expand the pinky finger and thumb away from each other. And then wiggle all 5 fingers over there and soften the palm, relax the hands. Roll your attention to the thumb, the index finger, the center finger, the ring finger, and the baby finger. Feel the fingertips of all 10 fingers. And then relax that. As you inhale, find almost an electric, kind of tingly feeling in the fingertips. And as you exhale, it's almost like the electricity leaves and you just soften into the palms and the back of the hands. Then roll your attention to your right hand, right wrist, right elbow, right shoulder. Heart center. Then to your left shoulder, your left elbow, your left wrist, your left hand. Roll your attention to your left hand, your left wrist, your left elbow, your left shoulder, the center of the heart. Over to your right shoulder, right elbow, right wrist, and right hand. From your right hand to your right wrist, right elbow, right shoulder, center of the heart. Move down to the navel center. To the sacral bone. Tailbone. Right sit bone. Left sit bone. Wiggle all 10 toes. And then spread them, lifting the toes up away and relaxing them. Lift all 10 toes and spread them away from each other. And relax them. Draw your attention to the sole of the right foot, the big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and baby toe. The whole right foot, right ankle, right knee, right hip, right sit bone, sacral bone, tailbone, left sit bone, left knee, left ankle, left foot. Spread all 5 toes and relax. Roll your attention to your big toe on the left foot, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and fifth toe. Spread all 5 toes again, moving them away from each other. Relax the sole of the foot, the arch of the foot. Relax the left foot, left ankle, left knee, left hip, left sit bone, tailbone. Move your attention from your tailbone to your sacral bone, to the navel, to the solar plex, to the center of the heart, the back of the throat, the base of the nose, the back of the head, the inner corner of both eyes, the outer corner of both eyes. Relax the eyelids. And take a breath to the base of the nose. To exhale, relax the jaw, the throat, and the root of the tongue. Simply be in the body. Quiet the mind. And on the next breath, spread the pinky fingers and thumbs away from each other and reach the arms up overhead. Let's roll over to one side. And then slowly lift up to a seated position. And bringing the palms to touch. Thank you for joining me tonight. And I'll ask, we can return to our life with a calm mind and a strong and restored body. Namaste.
Namaste. Thanks, Laura.
Thank you.
Thanks for your email, Sally.
Oh, you're welcome, Finola.
Yeah, we'll be sending prayers for your dad
Yes,
and Lauren's.
yes. Laura, you're still recording.